Okay, y'all, this is gonna be a ultra short video because I can't recap Raw. Raw was mid at best, but I'm gonna just kind of go through the takeaways of what happened on Raw and what I want to get y'all opinion on stuff. So you have Logan Paul seemingly either joining the Vision or kind of basically telling Paul Heyman, I don't want any smoke with the Vision. So, Will, and I actually like this ending the Raw. So Logan Paul comes in and you're like, okay, he's gonna help CM Punk, and then boom, he just punches CM Punk. And we're like, oh my God. And it means Logan Paul is a true heel. You can't have all baby faces. Logan Paul staying a heel, I loved it. We need lots of heels. We got too many baby faces. But I kind of got that maybe Logan Paul is siding with the Vision, not necessarily joining the Vision. Now, I know they're gearing up for War Games. So you'll have the Vision plus one, Logan Paul. Then you had the segment of Paul Heyman trying to turn Jey Uso heel, saying that he has a vision of his own. If Jey Uso turns heel, I don't know. I'm here for it. I didn't think they would turn Jey Uso because a lot of kids like to eat, and you don't want to really have them turn on Jey Uso. So I don't think Jey Uso is gonna turn heel. He might be an anti-hero. And then we're gonna move on from that. I thought a one-on-one Punk and Logan Paul feud, I was here for it. I'm not gonna go into depth about how this title win for CM Punk is completely meaningless. I'm not gonna go into that. That's another video. But we're gonna move on. No one cares about this John Cena tournament. We moving on because, if it's not somebody like Edge or damn near The Miz or, somebody like, is it going to be Sheamus? We don't want it to be Gunther, but that's probably what we're going to get. Next, the Asuka Kabuki Warriors versus, Bailey and Lyra. That was actually a good match. I actually like that, they were going at each other's corners and like pulling the person down and fighting. That's what we do on the video games. No one ever does that, but I like that they did that. And Bailey was kind of like, oh, it reminded them of Damage Control. I literally want Asuka and Bailey to become a tag team. Lyra and Kari could become a tag team. That would actually be fire. And they don't have to go on to try to win championships or anything like that. It could literally just be Bailey and Asuka teaming up for maybe a month or two, wrecking shit. Like, that would be fire. Next, we moving on. Stephanie Vecchia and Raquel redid their spot, and it went good. Last time Stephanie like tweaked her knee on that little spot that they did, that crossbody spot. They recreated that this week. That was fine. Nikki Bella just wants her flowers so she could leave with John Cena. And damn, that was raw. No one cared about AJ Lee, the tag team AJ Lee. No one cares about, AJ Styles is a good wrestler, so of course his match is gonna be good, but no one cares about this. You know, the Dominic and Rey Mysterio, that segment was fire because the crowd started chanting "Dirty Dom" when Rey Mysterio was talking, and that meant something. That meant right there, Rey Mysterio had to be like, okay, my job's done. He got his son in the company. Dominic got over on his own. And now he's an AAA champion and Intercontinental champion, which is a big deal. Now, like I keep saying Eddie Guerrero is Dominic's daddy, but I think Dominic is just doing that on purpose, like with the hairstyle and boots and all of that stuff. But when Ray mentioned Eddie Guerrero, Dominic said something like, you know, I'm just like that's my father, or keep my father's name out of your mouth, or something like that. And people act like that didn't exist. Like, they just skipped over that. The commentary was like, oh my God, oh my, like they wasn't doing nothing. So, you know, I didn't even see rumors being started online, you know, but I mean, is it true or is it not? You know, I could believe, you know, Eddie sleeping with Rey Mysterio's wife. I mean, Eddie's just, you know, used to live that lifestyle back then. You know, these women ain't loyal like that. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it could have happened. You know, Dominic looks a lot like Eddie. And I mean, Vince McMahon always used real life drama in his matches. So probably was something backstage, some family turmoil, and they did the custody of Dominic match. You know, that probably was real. But, you know, maybe one of y'all investigator YouTubers look that up. You know, see if Eddie Guerrero is really Dominic's father. But that was Raw. I'm going to give Raw a 5 out of 10. It was okay. It was better than the mega hot dog water garbage that Triple H gives us. But it was only good because Ray came back. Logan Paul came back. You know, Asuka and them had a good match. That was it. So y'all put down in the comments what y'all liked about this Raw. Peace.